Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming my May favorites. It's been a while, but I've been getting situated in Atlanta for my summer internship. I do have a good mix of things that I've fallen in love with this month, so here we go. First is an oldie but goodie. It's the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. Mine is in 370 Natural Tan. I stopped wearing this for a long time just because it was a little bit heavy for how hot it was in Miami, but it's a little bit cooler here in Atlanta and it doesn't feel as uncomfortable on my face. Honestly, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It's that when you're applying it, it's so darn thick that sometimes it's like, it feels cakey when it's going on, but it lasts a good long time. And I just realized I haven't showed you. This is how it looks. I'm sure you've seen it before. Another thing that I've gone back to, and it's what I have on my brows right now, is the duo that I've been using for almost like in the entire year and a half before I got the Anastasia Dip Brow, and it's the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Caramel. Now I could probably use the dark brown or I think they have chocolate now, but caramel works just fine, and then the dark brown powder duo, and I could probably get away with medium brown or dark brown, and I think they have a chocolate in that too. So whenever I do repurchase, I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy both in chocolate, but I really like the look that it gives. It's a little bit more natural but still sharp like I like. So another thing I've fallen back in love with, I'm sure this has been in a favorites before. I had a really small one that I got in a Birchbox, and I depotted it and put it in a Z palette, but I rarely use the things that I have in my Z palette, which is really depressing. But I went ahead and bought a full size of it, and I've been using it all the time. It's the Cargo Blush in Bali, and it's just this like bubblegum pink with a little tiny bit of shimmer, and I love it. I have it layered with some other blush right now, and I love this blush. It's so good. Something that I've had before and I did not like, so I gave away, but somehow I fell in love with it, is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And I know everyone has loved this, so it's not like news, but I have it in the transparent, and it's the same one I had before, and I thought it was way too white. Now when you're taking pictures, it does look really light if you're like my skin tone or darker, but in everyday, like just natural light, it doesn't look bad, and it does mattify really well, and I have very oily skin, so it works for me. So definitely recommend this. And then I think this was in my last favorites, but I don't care, it is that good. It is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Mine is in NW25. I love it. It does such a good job at covering everything and looking natural. And then along with it, I wanted to show you some options for applying. I know most people use their fingers or a beauty blender, and I do love both methods, but I also like a foundation brush, like a really traditional foundation brush. And I have 4, I probably have more, but I only brought 4 to Atlanta with me, only 4. And they're all clean right now, but these are the kind that I like to use, especially the bigger one because it's so fast. But I like it because you can get into like that little corner where it's a little bit darker most of the time and spread it out really nicely. So I definitely recommend one of these for it. And then when you are setting your concealer, I like to use, sometimes I'll use like a fluffy eyeshadow brush, but I also like the e.l.f. Small Stipple brush. I use it with my cream bronzers, my cream blush, but I also like it for setting powder under my eyes, so good option. And then the last thing for face is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Trio palette or whatever, and it is so gorgeous. Right now I have the darkest one, which isn't really light, I mean dark, in Radiant Light for my highlight. I love them. I use all of them interchangeably. I don't see a huge difference like between them, so you know, pick the one that looks prettiest to you, but I really do like the palette. As far as skincare goes, I only have one thing, and it's the CVS Daily Pore Cleanser. It's a copy basically of the Clean & Clear Daily Pore Cleanser, which is what I had been using beforehand. I love the Clean & Clear one, and I figured I would try this because it was on sale, and it was like 2 for 1 or something, and it is really good. It's the exact same thing to me. And the pump is better. Like my Clean & Clear, it was constantly like coming out of the pump, but this one, it keeps it in better, so I like this one better. And good thing because I have a backup, so now I'm not gonna regret my purchase. For hair, I love the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin treatment. Is that what it is? I got it for free because I got a big giant haul of crap that I didn't need, and they threw this one in, and I don't use it every single day, but because I don't wash my hair every day. But when I do wash it, I tend to use this, and it's really nice. I do feel like it helps with the texture of my hair because I used to dye my hair a whole lot, and I still like to use heat styling, even though I don't do it as much as I used to. But I think it does help out with all of that and give my hair like a little bit of volume and a little bit of styling without like piling stuff on. So like that. And then, oh, one other thing is this book from Urban Outfitters. I've had this for so long. I think I got this in the beginning of the year, and it's called 642 Things to Write About. I was planning on like doing this every single day from the beginning of the year, and then of course I completely forgot about it. But I brought it with me because I knew I would have a lot of downtime and because I don't know anyone in Atlanta. So I'm so glad I did, because I've been writing in it, and it's really interesting because you'll get either like a half a page or an entire page and something to write about. And the way I do it is I don't even think about it. I write the first thing that pops into my head. I don't like to plan it. And it's really nice because it gets you writing. I love to write, but it's not as traditional or as focused on like your past experiences. You're really just kind of like letting it flow. So I like that. And then my last completely random thing I have to show you is something that I've been eating all day long. So I figured I should show you, but I've been eating it a lot lately, and it's the xoxo Organic Promise Cinnamon Harvest. This stuff is so good. I used to, like, whenever I was teaching, I would bring this as a snack in like a little baggie like this, which is what I have in front of me right now. And I don't like eating it as cereal. Like, I like to eat it as a snack, and it's pretty healthy, and it's so good. Like, if you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and you're looking for a very healthy option. I'm not saying it tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm not crazy. Like, I know nothing tastes as good as Cinnamon Toast Crunch tastes, but it's a nice, like, a healthy idea if you're trying to wean yourself off the bad stuff. So totally recommend that. And that is all. I'm glad to be back, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe and comment below, and have a fantastic day. Bye.